Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea and today I am so excited to be participating in a Dollar Tree Mystery Box Challenge. I teamed up with a group of other crafters here on YouTube and each of us sent 6 to 7 items from Dollar Tree to another person in the group. That includes 3 challenge items that we have to use in our DIYs in today's video. I'll have more information about the hop and the giveaway later on, but for now, let's see what I got in my box. This is my mystery box, so let's open it up. Ooh, right off the top, we have one of these Dollar Tree rugs. These are so cute. I'm super excited to see this. I love the black and the white and the tassels on the end. Very cute. Oh, and here's the little card. Wow. Look at this. That is so cute. It says, "Dear Andrea, enjoy your crafty goodies. Love, Donna, creative by nature." So Donna is the one who sent me my box and I'm so excited. Donna is a fellow Canadian YouTuber and if you're not already following her, you have to do so. I'll link her channel below, so make sure to go check her out. So she also says, the items with emoji stickers on them are the required items you must use in your DIYs. I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, let's see what else is in the box. Wow. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. Look at these stickers. I have never seen these before. These are gorgeous. Ooh, we've got a wooden butterfly. Very pretty. And a little bamboo cutting board. I love that. Next up, we have this wedding reception sign. And if you can see, there's a little emoji on there. So that means this is one of my challenge items. You know, this is a really cute sign. I love the shape of this. Next up, we have something in this little brown bag. Oh my gosh. She sent me chocolate. We got some Ferreros. My favorite chocolate. What is better than that? And then classic Lindor. Donna, you are too kind. You sent way more things than you were supposed to, but thank you. Ooh, I love this tissue paper. Ooh. Okay, we've got another thing with a little emoji sticker on it, and it's this little white dish. Gonna have to think about that one. It's a very cute little dish though. Okay. Something else. Ooh, here's our other challenge item. Okay, this is a little wooden sign and it says, "Be useful, be kind, bring wine." It feels like a hollow box. And then it's got the little raised up bits with the glass and then the etched words on there. Okay, we'll see. Oh my gosh, this never ends. Ooh, what is this? Oh, your own bird feeder. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. And then we've also got one of these palettes. I love these. I have not used it before, but very cute. Love that. And then we also have this wood oval shape. I'm serious, there's more things in here. Oh man, somebody cannot follow instructions. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is one of those wreath forms with the word welcome across it. That is stunning. And it's even already gold. Love this. Ooh, we have one of these galvanized mason jar signs. Very cute. Okay, the last thing in here is in a large paper bag, which she did say in her note were things not from Dollar Tree. So we'll see what is in here. Oh my goodness. we've got this large bag here. Stop it. What? Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Oh man. Guys, we were only supposed to send 7 things. This is ridiculous. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. I had mentioned in a group chat that I could not find a light colored nautical rope. My Dollar Tree has only been carrying the dark rope, and I really wanted to use the light colored ones. And she sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages of white nautical rope. Donna, you did not have to do that. You are crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. This is unbelievable. I'm speechless. Oh man. Wow, I feel like I need to regroup after this. For my first mystery box challenge DIY, I'm using this reception sign arrow, which was one of my challenge items, along with some of this nautical rope and a piece of wood from this build your own birdhouse set. To start off with, I'm pulling off these rectangular pieces from the arrow. I'm taking this square piece of wood and I'm going to glue it onto the end of the arrow to turn it into a rectangle. I'm now hot gluing the nautical rope onto the wedding reception sign. I'm wrapping the rope around the sign and gluing as I go to make sure each piece of the rope is tightly close together. I didn't bother painting the sign to cover up the word reception or anything like that, since the whole thing is going to be covered in the rope. I used up a whole pack of the nautical rope along the way, and I did have to switch to a new pack. And even though it was the exact same nautical rope, I did notice the second half was a bit darker than the first part. So that was a little bit annoying, but it wasn't super noticeable, I don't think. I cut off 5 long pieces of rope and I'm hot gluing them to the back of the rectangle. In this DIY, I'll also be using this welcome wreath, which I love. I'll be putting the wreath in the center, so I'm adjusting the middle rope so it's a short loop in the middle. And now I'm gluing the welcome wreath onto the loop. I had all these yellow and white flowers left over in my stash from the dollar store, and I'm arranging them all on the rope strands, then hot gluing them in place. I started off just gluing the centers of the flowers onto the rope, but I found for some of them it worked out a little better if I also glued the petals onto the rope, just so they didn't flop over once I hung it up. As I said, today's video is part of a mystery box challenge. All you have to do is watch and comment on all 5 videos in the hop, and you'll be entered in to win $50. In addition to my group, there are also 2 other groups doing mystery box challenges, and each of those groups also has a $50 prize. So if you're looking for even more Dollar Tree DIY inspiration, be sure to head over to their channels and check out their videos. For the second DIY, I'm using this challenge item, which was a wooden and glass sign. First, I'm taking off the cardboard square on the back of the sign, then I'm unscrewing the glass piece off. I will be painting the sides of the sign gold with this paint from Michaels, but first I'm lightly sanding the sides to make it easier for the paint to hold onto. It took a couple of coats to cover the black with the gold paint, and I let it dry between each coat. In this DIY, I'll also be using these stickers, which are a really cool design, and I'm cutting off strips that are the same length as the sides of the sign, and I'm hot gluing them on. I am trying to use as many of the items Donna sent me as possible today, and as part of this DIY, I'm also using this wood palette. I'm taking some brown acrylic paint and lightly painting onto the palette, focusing in the corners and the sides. I'll be creating a distressed look, so I don't want to cover the whole palette with the brown paint, but I'm making the sides a bit darker, then brushing off any excess paint into the middle. To create the distressed look, I'll be using some petroleum jelly and white acrylic paint. Taking the petroleum jelly on my finger, I'm lightly going over the brown paint sections, and anywhere you put this jelly, the white paint, which we'll be painting over top, won't stick. Now I'm going in with the white acrylic paint and painting over the whole palette. Now that the paint is dry, I'm lightly sanding the palette, and this helps lift the white paint that was on top of the Vaseline. And you can see some of that brown paint really coming through and giving it more of that distressed look. And anywhere I think the sandpaper brought up a little bit too much of the white paint, I'm going back over and adding some more in. I also did the same technique to the back of the palette, lightly going over with the brown paint, then adding the petroleum jelly on top and going over the whole thing with the white paint. I then lightly sanded it to get rid of some of the white paint and to create the distressed look. I'm now gluing the palette into the sign, which I've turned into kind of a tray. I have these laser cut wood birds from Dollar Tree, and I'll be painting one of them purple and adding it to the DIY. I'm now gluing the bird onto the palette, and I have this green moss from Dollar Tree, which I'm adding into the little tray part, and I'm also cutting off some tiny little flowers and adding them into the moss. For the final DIY, I'm using my last challenge item, which was this little soap dish. I'll also be using the tissue paper Donna used to wrap some of the items. To start with, I turned the tissue paper over so the wrong side was facing up, and I'm tracing around the soap dish with a pencil, then cutting it out. I'm taking this Mod Podge and spreading around some of it with a paintbrush onto the soap dish. And I'm carefully pressing the tissue paper onto the dish and smoothing it out as much as possible. Mine ended up not really being that smooth. I did try this a couple of times and ended up having to peel it off because my tissue paper ripped, so just be careful of that. I'm putting another light layer of Mod Podge on top of the tissue paper and spreading it around carefully with the same paintbrush. I have this acrylic paint from Michaels, and I'm painting the bottom of the dish with a couple of coats of the paint. I did not end up using every item from my box in today's video, but I'm sure they'll be popping up in future videos, so stay tuned. Let me know in the comments which of the 3 DIYs was your favorite. Click the link in my description box to go to the next video in the hop to see who I sent my mystery box to, and don't forget to comment to be entered in to win the $50 prize. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.